So, when I talk about strategic partnerships, I also emphasize the need for volume and quantity. And part of this strategy that I'm recommending involves actively increasing the number of your partners consistently. Why? Well, simply because you can't rely on a handful of referral partners who may give you one referral every 6 months or once a year. And that's just not sustainable, as I'm sure you understand. So the name of the game here is consistently growing your partner list and continuing to nurture it as you would a client list. I'm Sylvia Garibaldi, founder and CEO of a well established marketing training and done for you services company, tailored specifically for the modern legal and financial professional worldwide. While it's taken some trial and error to figure out which methods get the best results for professionals who are looking to grow their practices, fast forward to today, my team and I have nailed down and perfected a process that has helped so many of our clients consistently achieve outstanding results and create a legacy for their practices. I created the Serve First, Sell Later marketing podcast to give you simple, actionable, non-salesy, and results-driven marketing to grow your legal or financial practice like so many of our clients have. If you're a lawyer, mediator, financial, or divorce professional who is looking to become highly visible and wants to create a practice that makes an impact, then you're in the right place. Let's dive in. Hello, and welcome to episode 3 of the Serve First, Sell Later marketing podcast. In today's world, referrals are more important than ever, and for many of you in professional services, referrals are the lifeblood of your practice. But how do you build these crucial referral partnerships? How do you find potential partners who share your values, ethics, and target audiences? And once you've found them, how do you nurture these relationships to ensure they're strong, mutually beneficial, and long lasting? For those of you who follow me, you might have heard me talk about referral partners as another type of client. What do I mean by that? Well, as professionals, you have two types of clients. Your end client is basically your paying client, and a referral partner client is someone who refers to you but is not a paying client. And I make this important distinction because if you market to your referral partner as a client whom you're trying to serve their needs, you will build a much more deeper relationship and one that is both reciprocal and profitable. So, in this episode, I'll dive into the world of referral partnerships and touch on a few key strategies to build your own network of reliable referral partners that are fulfilling and result in new business. Referral partners are individuals or companies that basically advocate for your services within their own networks. So essentially, referral partners can reach a larger audience and generate more leads than you could possibly on your own. Another key benefit of referral partnerships is the power of numbers. The more referral partners you have, the more potential clients you can reach. And this is especially important in today's fast paced, interconnected world where competition is fierce and standing out from the crowd is becoming more challenging than ever. But I'm sure, as some of you already know, building referral partners for your practice isn't always easy to do. Think about how many referral partner discussions that you've had that haven't gone anywhere. However, when you interact and market to your referral partners as clients, the relationship deepens and loyalty and collaboration grows. So here are a few examples of referral partners. If, for example, you're a family attorney, your referral partners could be other lawyers who don't practice family law, could be therapists, financial advisors, mediators, etc. And if you're a mediator, your referral partners could be lawyers, judges, courts, other mediators. If you're a financial professional, your referral partners could be estate planning lawyers, certified divorce financial analysts. I think you see where I'm going with this. So there are so many innovative partnerships, and I'm just providing you with simple examples to get you thinking. But chances are you most likely know who your ideal referral partners are. But I really encourage you to think outside of the box when looking for referral partners because there is a world out there of professionals, companies, and people who are connected to your ideal target market, but you might not know it. So when you engage with professionals from different industries, you actually gain exposure to different working methods, technologies, and perspectives. And what this means is this cross pollination of ideas can actually spark creativity and innovation. And so you might discover new approaches or strategies that you hadn't considered before. So, having a diverse network of referral partners is super important. And not many professionals have this. But really, a diverse network provides a safety net for your practice because, as most of you know, relying on a single source of referrals can be risky. So, changes in the market or within that industry could impact your practice significantly. So, when you have multiple partners from various sectors, you're less vulnerable to sudden shifts. So, if one industry experiences a downturn, you have other channels to rely on, ensuring a steadier flow of business opportunities. So, when I talk about strategic partnerships, I also emphasize the need for volume and quantity. And part of this strategy that I'm recommending involves actively increasing the number of your partners consistently. Why? Well, simply because you can't rely on a handful of referral partners who may give you one referral every 6 months or once a year. And that's just not sustainable, as I'm sure you understand. So the name of the game here is consistently growing your partner list and continuing to nurture it as you would a client list. So I hope this is resonating with you. So, where are the best places to find referral partners? Well, simply you can attend industry events, you can join professional organizations and associations. It's going to be super important to also actively participate in these activities so that you can meet potential referral partners. And these events typically take the format of conferences, seminars, workshops. And so building relationships, as you know, takes time and effort, but it's an important step to get out there and start establishing trust and connection. Another great idea is you can also ask your clients for other service providers that they use whom they would recommend that you get in touch with. For example, maybe their accountant, their lawyer. It's super important to think about approaching your clients to find out, who they recommend so that perhaps you can build a relationship with them given that you share the same client. Another excellent resource is LinkedIn. So, LinkedIn, you can use it to expand your referral network and connect with other professionals and actually start to build a strategic relationship with them. So, always research your partners to ensure that they have a really good reputation and that they are established with some kind of audience or following. And so, when we teach our clients how to do this, they're always thrilled and pleasantly surprised with the relationships that they build on LinkedIn that actually creates so many opportunities for them to collaborate. So, the goal of this strategy is to set up a meeting with these referral partners to learn more about them and how you might collaborate and determine if you're actually a fit for each other. So, I want to now dive into some of the best practices for referral partners. The key thing is what makes these strategic relationships work. The first best practice is at the heart of every successful partnership, and that's mutual benefit and reciprocity. So what does mutual benefit mean? Well, in the simplest of terms, it really just means both parties in a partnership gain something valuable. And this could be anything from new clients to share resources with or increased market visibility. I mean, there's so many different things that partners can benefit from. And so here's where it gets interesting. Mutual benefit isn't just about what you gain, but also about what you give. And so it's about creating a balance where both parties feel like they're getting as much as they're giving. And I think that's really important because things can really start to fall off the rails when one partner feels that there's an imbalance in the relationship. So let's now talk about reciprocity, the practice of exchanging things with others for a mutual benefit. In the context of business relationships, this could mean referring clients to each other, or perhaps it's collaborating on projects that benefit both parties. So, reciprocity is a powerful motivator in business relationships because it's built on the idea that if I help you, you'll help me. And so it's all about creating a cycle of giving and receiving that benefits both parties involved. So I guess the next question becomes, how can we ensure that our partnerships are based on mutual benefit and reciprocity? And I think it starts with open and honest communication because it's super important to discuss what each party hopes to gain from the partnership and really how they can contribute to each other's success. The next thing is really about taking action. Piece of advice here: if you say you're going to refer clients to your partner, do it. If you promise to collaborate on a project, follow through, and actions really speak louder than words. And nothing builds trust faster than delivering on your promises. A great way to do this is to schedule in a monthly or quarterly call to get caught up and see what each other's working on and how you can best help each other. But I have to stress that the key thing here is that you need consistency. Consistency is one of the main ways to build on these types of relationships. So it's really important to build a solid foundation and structure for maintaining these relationships so that you can rinse and repeat this process with all of your referral partners. Okay? So the second best practice is providing your referral partners with a very clear picture of who your ideal client is. So, the more your referral partners understand about who your ideal clients are, the better they can actually help identify potential referrals. And the end result here is that it not only increases the quantity of referrals, but also the quality. And it can really help you ensure that the leads that you're getting can actually convert into clients. And so, the best place to start is to create a detailed profile of your ideal client. And this should include the basics such as demographic information, industry, job roles, company size, and other relevant characteristics. So, for example, if you're a divorce attorney, your ideal target market might be individuals going through a divorce, particularly those with complex financial situations or high net worth. But it's not enough to just hand over this profile to your referral partners. So I want to be clear on that. You need to really equip them with the tools they need to effectively promote your services. And this could include scripts for conversations, maybe email templates, a how to toolkit for promoting your services. And what I love about this is that it's super helpful because it makes it easier for your referral partners to take action with confidence. They know exactly what you're looking for. And it's a win win because you're setting the stage for the types of referrals that you best serve. And so the how to toolkit should also include a step by step guide on how to refer clients to you. You can include things in there like how to identify potential referrals and a Q&A section that answers the common questions about your services. These are all resources and guides that will give your referral partner a clear picture of who you're looking for, when they might be looking for your service, and other important details. So remember, a successful referral partnership is always a two-way street. I want to stress that. It has to be a two-way street for this relationship to be successful. So encourage your referral partners to provide you with the same type of information about their ideal clients and any resources that they can give you for promoting their services. So this way, really, both of you are benefiting. Now, the third practice I want to touch on is joint marketing activities. And this really offers a multitude of opportunities to amplify your brand presence, reach new audiences, and foster stronger relationships. One of the key marketing activities that we see a lot of success with is co hosting joint events, such as in person, maybe they're online, that take it the format of webinars, workshops, going live on social media. For example, if you're a financial advisor and you're partnering with a law firm, you could co host a webinar on estate planning, combining your financial expertise with their legal knowledge to provide a really comprehensive resource for your clients. And so the benefits of co branding are numerous. It really allows each of you to reach a wider audience and add more value to your clients. And at the end of the day, that's what your clients are looking for. Another type of way to conduct a joint marketing activity is sharing newsletters, social media shout outs, or including each other's offerings in maybe some sort of bundled packaging. And this really is a win win for both partners because you reach a new audience and you avoid the high costs of traditional advertising. And who doesn't want to avoid that? Another great way to do this is to create content together, like guest blogging on each other's websites or social media. You can even co author articles or white papers or participate in joint podcasts or interviews. And this one is really powerful because it allows you to leverage your expertise and tap into your partner's audience, all with providing them with valuable content while also promoting your services. So it's a really neat way to do that. Okay, practice number 4, tracking your referral partners and your conversations with them so that you can actually track these relationships. That's going to be important. And you can do that through a CRM, or you could do it the good old fashioned way of a spreadsheet. So you'll want to track things like your conversations with referral partners, any joint marketing activities planned, follow ups, your deliverables to them, and any new business that may have resulted from that. This will help you really focus your efforts on building relationships with the people and professionals who are serious and are committed to working together rather than spending efforts on non reciprocal relationships. Because you know what can happen? If you're not tracking these relationships, you may go back to 2 or 3 people, but you can't remember what you last chatted about and whether they were potentially a good referral partner. And, you'll waste time by going back to these relationships that you may have already deemed as not a good fit. So that the tracking with a spreadsheet or using CRM is really going to help you continue to build on those relationships and to do the follow-ups in a timely manner and with good information or good follow-up activity that they may need because you're tracking the type of information that they find valuable. All right. Best practice number 5. So, this best practice is very rarely done or done at all. And that's what I call follow up. So, if you could go through all the time and effort to organize and meet with referrals and you think they could be a good match, it's going to be super important to follow up and build from there. So, you want to follow up and you want to build from there. But how do you do it in a way that's genuine and effective? Well, you really need to provide value. Bottom line, you need to provide value. And one of the best ways to follow up with a potential referral partner is to share relevant and useful information that will benefit them. And you can include things such as inviting them to seminars or events, maybe sending them relevant articles or offering any support or advice on a particular case that they're working on. So, you should also look at sending personalized follow up emails or messages to continue the conversation, right? A lot of people will just have a great meeting and then they don't do the follow up. And what happens is that there are missed opportunities because you're not reaching out, you're not making it personal by recapping and following up with next steps. You should also connect with them on social media. And that's another touch point for you to follow up with and to really keep up to date with all your news and with all your news through your posts. This is a great way for referral partners to read up on what you're chatting about, what you're posting, And it's a great way for you to also keep up to date with what they're posting about. So it's all about that personal connection. And so another really great way to do follow up is to reciprocate referrals by referring potential clients who are looking for the services that your referral partners offer. And that's super important. I think it's important to, if you know that there's some good folks that you could follow up with or provide referrals to your referral partner, then you should do that and you should do it in a follow-up manner. All right. Best practice number 6. Be patient and be persistent. Follow ups are critical, but they should never feel pushy or self centered. And I think you know where I'm going with this. Nobody wants to feel like they're in that type of position. So be patient, be considerate, and persistent in your approach. Offer value and build trust with your referral partners. And I think that's really important to do. All right. So as we wrap up this episode, we've covered so much information. And what I want to stress is look at who can make a great referral partner and do your research and find them. Spend some time to find them and make sure that you are, going after volume and quantity, but also looking at the quality. Look at the quality. But this is a numbers game when you're working with referral partners, and it's going to take time to build that list. Thinking about best practices, I touched on the importance of mutual benefit and reciprocity. Secondly, you also want to have a really clear picture of who your ideal clients are so that you can really send that to your referral partners. You want to engage in joint marketing activities. Think about tracking that referral partner interaction through CRMs or spreadsheets. Don't forget about the follow-ups. That's super key. And lastly, patience and persistence. That's going to be important as well. You're in it for the long game. So there you have it. Thanks for tuning in. And until next time, always remember there's no better time to start than today.